You?
Yeah? You staying safe?
Yes.
All right.
How y'all,
How are you?
sorry?
How are you?
We're good.
We're good. Yeah. Thank you for asking.
We're right now we're canvassing. Do you guys know what canvassing is?
So me and Antonio are running for office, and we're working together on going to knocking at people's doors and try to encourage them to vote for us.
Your sign, it's out here.
Really? Where do you live? About what area?
I live in East Palo Alto next to Castaño School.
Okay. So you seen our sign, both of our signs? Okay,
Yeah.
I like that.
Very nice.
They're very nice.
Yeah. So like as Julian was saying, we're running for office because one of the things that we care about is the kids, you guys' age, and making sure that all of you go to schools that have enough textbooks and have good teachers and have enough resources so you all can succeed. But it starts from the top and people deciding, how they're gonna make sure the schools are better. Yeah, and so we one of the things that Julian and I wanted to talk to you all about just briefly is that, well, first of all, how old are all of you? Around what ages are we talking to?
I'm almost 10.
Wow. And everybody, how about everyone else? 10? Wow, that's great.
So Colton said he was 9, and someone said they were 10.
Lego.
I think Lego is the name of Colton's cat, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
Oh, you're Lego. Colton's
Lego.
saying he's Lego.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, great. I only say that because, some people may say, if you ever want to do something, they'll say, oh, you're too young, or you don't have the experience or anything like that. But one of the things that we want to tell you, just you take anything from us talking right now, is that it doesn't matter how young you are. You can always make a difference in whatever you want to do. You want to be a ballet dancer or an astronaut, or you maybe more local down the street. You want to see, your streets cleaner, or you want to see your water taste better. You can create that culture and momentum with your friends or your families to make that happen. June, you want to add to that?
Yeah, I just say, you always can be what you want to be. Don't let people limit what they say that you could only be. You're not only meant to be, a maid or minimal jobs like that, a garbage man. You could always be what you want to be. And the sky's the limit.
And sometimes I'll say too, it's your friends or classmates. They'll make fun of you or they'll bully you because you like a certain thing or you have a certain hobby or you like to dress a certain way. Don't you ever let them tell you who you change who you are. Even at a young age, like y'all, you're discovering yourselves and you're learning like what you like to eat, who you like to hang out with. Those are really important. So I just want you to make sure that when you're walking across the world, you have like a little armor, like a pretend armor, that so when people try to say something to you, it's like, oh, I don't care because I know who I am,
and it just bounces off from you.
Just bounces off, because we've had that. We've had people, not nice things to us, and it could be for a number of reasons, right? But don't you ever let them think that they're getting to you or that they can tell you change who you are because it bothers them or they haven't seen it before. You just got to keep on going and prove them wrong. Right, Julie?
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah. Y'all have any like questions for us or things you want to ask? Any things you want to think about or thinking about or talking about this afternoon that you want to share with us that you found interesting? No? Well, maybe we can also just say a bit about kind of how we got to be, just briefly, like how we got to the idea of why we wanted to run for office. Maybe, what made us do it. We can say, Julian, you want to say a bit about that? What made you want to, you're in your late 20s, you're wondering, man, why school board right now? Why is it so important for you?
Because I wanted to see kids from my community, see me make like me, people knowing me, it makes an impact on them. Like, oh, if he could run for office, I can run for office. You know what I mean, Antonio?
Yeah, definitely.
So it encourages other people as well. And that's what I think I liked about it.
Yeah, definitely. To Julian's point, it's hard to become the first of something. I'm the first in my family to go to college. And that was really hard, because you haven't seen it before. And so when you're the first one to do something, it's hard to imagine or to learn the step. It's almost like you're making cookies, but they don't tell you the recipe. And you're like, well, I know it involves eggs and it involves milk and it involves butter and it involves an oven, but I have no idea how to make it because I've never seen it. I never took a class. People told me my people aren't meant to bake cookies. So, you just have to do it. And it was hard, but teachers want to help you. People are there to help you no matter where you end up, whether we got a B or a C or a D. So just make sure that you don't let people stray you away and you keep on. If you start from scratch, because a lot of our community, we're first generation immigrants or we're Americans, and that means that we're the first ones. That's really cool. That means
I think Cynthia has a question for us.
Oh, go ahead, Cynthia.
How did you guys become friends?
You want to say that, Julian?
So I heard through another community member that Antonio was looking into running for office. So I told that person to give Antonio my phone number, and he called me that same day, and we kind of worked out. I kind of told him about how does running for office work, and I gave him what little information I had, and we started talking since then. We kept in touch with each other, and although we're running for different offices, we kind of like working together. And I think it's been great so far. What do you think?
Absolutely. Because Julian ran before, and I'm new to what it means to run for office in East Palo Alto. So he kind of showed me the ropes, put me under his wing in a bit, showing me different people, different ideas. So one of the things actually that comes to mind saying this is, don't be afraid to ask for help, when you're learning something new. Or if you have an idea, but you still are unsure, again, people are around you to make sure that they can support you. So in this case, yeah, I wanted to make a difference. With everything happening in COVID, it's been a tough time for our community. And I wanted to go out there and make change, but I couldn't do it alone. And so his knowledge about politics and the council and school board, it's been a huge sharing experience. Great collaboration. So when you're with your friends, we want to do a project, think of it as like a project, get other people, because those people, they'll inspire you, they'll encourage you.